You've probably heard it 100 times: watch your cholesterol. Cut back on eggs. For decades, eggs were unfairly cast as the enemy of heart health. So, like millions of Americans, you may have quietly pushed them off your plate, swapping them for cereal, toast, or a protein shake that promised to be healthier. But what if the science has changed? What if, especially after age 50, eating 3 to 4 eggs a day is not only safe but actually one of the most powerful nutritional habits you could adopt? We're not talking about hype or quick fixes. As we age, our bodies go through real, measurable shifts. Muscle mass declines, liver function slows, energy dips, and memory gets fuzzy. The right nutrients can make a difference, and surprisingly, eggs deliver a near-perfect package. Protein your body can actually use. Nutrients that protect your eyes and brain, fats that fuel your hormones. And it's all wrapped in one simple food you've known your whole life. So, before you crack that next egg or decide to skip it, let's take a closer look at what 3 to 4 eggs a day can really do for someone in their 50s, 60s, or 70s, because sometimes the foods we fear turn out to be the ones our bodies need most. Let's separate the facts from the fear. Starting now. 1. What an egg really is: not just food, but a complete living cell. Most people see an egg as a simple breakfast item: scrambled, fried, maybe hard-boiled on the go. But if you pause for a moment, it's actually one of the most extraordinary structures in nature. An egg isn't just food. It's a complete, living blueprint. Given the right environment, it can grow into a full, living creature with bones, feathers, a beating heart. That's not just protein, that's raw potential. And when you eat it, you're taking in that full spectrum of life-building materials intact and ready for your body to use. Now, think about this from your body's perspective, especially after 50, when things naturally slow down. Your cells don't repair quite as fast. Your muscle tone fades. Your liver, brain, and heart start demanding a more efficient fuel to stay sharp and strong. Most protein sources, meats, powders, plant-based shakes, require a lot of digestion, and even then, your body only absorbs a portion. But egg protein, it's the gold standard. It has the highest biological value of any food. That means your body can absorb it deeply and actually put it to use, repairing tissue, fueling metabolism, supporting hormones and immune health. We live in a world full of over-processed, over-promoted food, but an egg is honest, unchanged. It hasn't been rebranded, fortified, or stripped of its essence. And maybe that's why it's so easy to overlook. But beneath that familiar shell is a powerhouse of renewal, something your body may be quietly craving more than you realize. So the next time you crack an egg, don't just think breakfast. Think recovery. Think resilience. Think of it as nature's way of giving your body another chance to rebuild. One cell at a time. 2. Protein from eggs, almost perfectly absorbed. By the time we reach our 50s, something subtle but powerful begins to shift. We lose muscle more easily. Our metabolism slows. We may feel weaker, more fatigued, even if we're eating enough protein. But here's what most people don't realize: not all protein is absorbed equally. Your body can't just use what you eat, it can only use what it absorbs. And in that department, eggs are in a league of their own. The protein in eggs is the most bioavailable on the planet. That means your body recognizes it, breaks it down efficiently, and puts it directly to work. While protein from meat or plant sources may only deliver 60 to 70% of its value, eggs are nearly complete. Almost nothing is wasted. That matters deeply as we age. Every cell, every repair your body needs, from healing a muscle strain to rebuilding neurotransmitters in your brain, depends on amino acids, the building blocks of protein. And eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratios your body craves. What's more, eggs offer a rare balance: protein paired with healthy fats. That means your body doesn't just use it for structure, it can also burn it cleanly as fuel. Compare that to a lean cut of meat or a low-fat shake, and you'll see the difference not just in numbers, but in how you feel: steadier energy, sharper focus, and better recovery. In a world obsessed with protein bars, powders, and promises, the humble egg quietly delivers what no supplement can: efficient, natural, complete nourishment. One that meets your body right where it is, changing, aging, adapting, and gives it the raw materials to stay strong through every chapter ahead. 3. Repair and anti-inflammatory power. You might not feel it every day, but your body is constantly repairing itself. Tiny tears in muscle fibers, damage from oxidative stress, low-grade inflammation from years of sugar, stress, and poor sleep — it all adds up. And after 50, the repair process slows down. Healing takes longer. Recovery feels heavier. That's when nutrition becomes more than just fuel, it becomes medicine. And few foods offer the repair power of eggs. Eggs provide not just protein, but the right protein amino acids like leucine, which signals muscle synthesis and recovery. For aging bodies losing lean mass each year, this is crucial. But it goes beyond muscles. The body uses amino acids to rebuild collagen in joints, restore damaged gut lining, repair skin tissue, and even regenerate enzymes and hormones. Without the right materials, that process stalls and you feel it in your joints, your digestion, your energy. What sets eggs apart is their ability to fight silent inflammation. The yolk contains choline, a nutrient that supports liver detoxification and keeps inflammatory markers in check. It also plays a role in building neurotransmitters, helping reduce brain fog, stabilize mood, and support long-term cognitive resilience. And then there's selenium, vitamin D, and omega-3s, especially in pasture-raised eggs, all quietly doing their part to cool down systemic inflammation. This isn't about superfoods or magical thinking. It's about meeting your body where it's breaking down and giving it what it needs to build back stronger. Because as we age, the difference between slowing down and thriving often comes down to how well we repair. And sometimes, something as simple as an egg, small, familiar, overlooked, can carry exactly what your body has been asking for, without you even realizing it. 4. Liver, brain, and eye support, the essential trio after 50. After 50, your body doesn't just need more nutrition, it needs targeted support. And 3 of the organs that often show early signs of wear are your liver, brain, and eyes. You may not feel it right away, but the symptoms creep in: a heavier feeling after meals, mental fatigue, trouble focusing, blurry vision at night. These are not isolated problems, they're signals that your most vital systems need help. And surprisingly, eggs deliver direct support to all 3. Let's start with the liver, your body's built-in filter. As we age, the liver becomes more vulnerable to fat buildup, especially if you're insulin resistant. That's where choline in egg yolks comes in. It helps move fat out of the liver and into the cells that can actually burn it for energy. Without enough choline, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease becomes a real risk even if you don't drink or overeat. Your brain also relies heavily on choline. It's a key ingredient in acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter responsible for memory, learning, and focus. Studies show that low choline levels are linked to cognitive decline, something far too common after midlife. One egg provides nearly 30% of your daily need. That's powerful nutrition for mental clarity you can feel. And then there's your eyes. The yolk is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that concentrate in the retina and protect against blue light and age-related macular degeneration. These nutrients aren't found in many foods, and they're best absorbed when paired with fat, which eggs naturally provide. This trio, liver, brain, eyes, quietly determines how well you live, think, and see each day. Supporting them isn't complicated. Sometimes it's as simple as a few eggs on your plate every morning. 5. Natural immune protection built into eggs. You may not think of your breakfast as part of your immune system, but maybe you should. After 50, your immune response naturally slows down. Cuts heal slower. Colds linger longer. Inflammation takes root more easily. That's why every food choice becomes more important, not just for energy, but for resilience. And few foods offer the built-in immune protection that eggs do. Inside every egg are natural compounds designed to protect life. The egg white, for example, contains proteins that neutralize harmful bacteria and viruses. These aren't additives, they're nature's defense mechanisms, designed to shield a developing chick from the outside world. When you eat a cooked egg, those same compounds can support your own defenses in subtle but powerful ways. One of these is avidin, which gets a bad reputation in raw egg debates. Yes, it binds to biotin and can cause deficiency if eaten raw in large amounts. But when eggs are cooked as they should be, that issue disappears, and you're left with a safe, bioactive protein structure that works in harmony with your body. But the immune power of eggs goes beyond antimicrobial proteins. Choline, vitamin A, vitamin D, and selenium all play direct roles in immune regulation, from activating white blood cells to supporting mucosal barriers in the lungs and gut. And pasture-raised eggs often contain higher levels of omega-3s, which help modulate chronic inflammation, one of the biggest immune disruptors in aging. In a world chasing supplements and immune boosters, eggs quietly offer the real thing: protection built into their design. No labels, no claims. Just deeply functional nourishment, ready to be absorbed, trusted by your biology, and perfectly suited for the season of life where immune strength matters most. 6. Essential vitamins and minerals. After 50, nutrition becomes less about eating more and more about eating smart. you don't just need calories. You need the right tools for your body to keep functioning, healing, and protecting itself day by day. And while multivitamins try to fill those gaps, nature already packaged something remarkable in one small shell, the egg. Beneath its simple surface lies a rich supply of essential vitamins and minerals that directly support the systems most vulnerable with age. Take vitamin A, for instance. Not the kind you get from carrots' beta-carotene, but true retinol, the active form your body actually uses. It helps maintain healthy skin, sinuses, lungs, and the linings of your gut, all of which form your body's frontline defense. It's also crucial for vision and immune support, especially as tissues become more fragile with time. Then there's vitamin D, a nutrient most Americans over 50 are deficient in. Eggs contain it naturally, and when combined with their vitamin K2, they create a powerful duo. K2 helps guide calcium into your bones where it belongs and keeps it out of your arteries where it doesn't. This can help protect against osteoporosis and cardiovascular calcification, two common risks in later decades. And let's not forget vitamin B12, folate, and selenium, each essential for nerve health, red blood cell formation, detoxification, and thyroid function. These nutrients don't just fill nutritional quotas. They support the very systems that help you feel clear-headed, steady on your feet, and resilient in the face of daily stress. An egg isn't just food. It's a compact, absorbable source of what your body needs most, especially in a chapter of life where every nutrient has a job to do. 7. Do eggs raise cholesterol? The truth revealed. If there's one reason people over 50 still avoid eggs, it's cholesterol. For years, we were told to fear it, especially if heart disease ran in the family or our numbers came back high. Eggs, with their golden yolks, became guilty by association. But here's the truth for most people. Dietary cholesterol does not equal high blood cholesterol. That myth has been quietly dismantled by decades of research. Your liver produces cholesterol every day because your body needs it. It builds hormones, protects nerves, helps cells function. When you eat cholesterol from foods like eggs, your liver simply produces less to maintain balance. In other words, your body regulates itself. That's why the 2015-2020 US dietary guidelines officially removed cholesterol limits for the general population. The science no longer supports them. But what about heart health? Studies show that for most adults, eating up to 3 whole eggs per day does not raise LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, in a harmful way. In fact, eggs may increase HDL, the protective good cholesterol, and improve the size and shape of LDL particles, making them less likely to stick to artery walls. Of course, there are exceptions. People with a rare genetic condition called familial hypercholesterolemia, or those with active gallbladder issues, may need to limit egg intake. But for the vast majority, especially when paired with a low-sugar, whole food lifestyle, eggs are not the threat they were once made out to be. So if you've been avoiding eggs out of fear, it may be time to reconsider. Because sometimes, the foods we were warned about are the very ones our aging bodies need most. Not risky, restorative. 8. Which eggs are best? A practical guide. Walk down any grocery aisle and you'll see a wall of egg cartons: organic, cage-free, vegetarian-fed, pasture-raised. The labels sound reassuring, but they're often more marketing than meaning. If you're going to eat eggs daily for your health, the type of egg you choose can make a real difference, not just in flavor, but in nutrition, ethics, and long-term impact. Let's start simple. Conventional eggs from caged hens are the most affordable, but they often come from chickens raised in high-stress, confined spaces with little light or movement. These conditions increase stress hormones in the bird and reduce the quality of the egg. While still nutritious, these eggs tend to be lower in omega-3s and higher in inflammatory omega-6 fats, especially if the hens are fed a diet heavy in GMO corn and soy. Cage-free sounds better, but it only means the hens aren't in tiny cages. They still live indoors, often crowded. Organic eggs improve things slightly. The feed is pesticide-free and non-GMO, but this doesn't guarantee better living conditions. The gold standard is pasture-raised. These hens roam outdoors, eat insects and grass, and lay eggs richer in omega-3s, vitamin D, and antioxidants like lutein. If they're also organic, even better. Local farms or farmers markets often offer the freshest, most ethically raised eggs, and you can taste the difference. And a quick note on labels: vegetarian-fed might sound nice, but chickens aren't vegetarians. They're natural omnivores who thrive on bugs and protein, not just grains. Bottom line: do the best you can with what's accessible and affordable. Even the simplest egg has value. But when possible, choose quality. because a healthier hen lays a more nourishing egg and your body deserves that kind of care. 9. How to maximize absorption. Smart pairings. Eating eggs is one thing, using their nutrients is another. As we age, digestion slows and nutrient absorption becomes less efficient. So if you're going to eat 3 to 4 eggs a day, why not get the absolute most out of them? The secret isn't just in how you cook them, but in what you pair them with. Certain foods help unlock the full potential of what's inside every yolk and white dot. Start with leafy greens like arugula, kale, or spinach. The fats in egg yolks dramatically boost your body's ability to absorb the antioxidants in these vegetables, especially lutein, which supports eye health. In fact, studies show pairing eggs with greens can increase nutrient absorption up to 9 times. Next, add tomatoes, onions, and black pepper. Tomatoes bring lycopene, a potent antioxidant linked to heart and prostate health. Onions support detox pathways, while black pepper increases the bioavailability of many micronutrients, helping your body retain more of what you eat. Avocado is another perfect companion. Its healthy monounsaturated fats work with eggs to support hormone balance, brain function, and steady energy. Plus, it's gentle on digestion and adds a creamy texture that makes meals more satisfying. When cooking, choose olive oil or grass-fed butter over processed seed oils. And don't overcook your eggs. Runny yolks protect delicate nutrients like choline, lutein, and vitamin A. Scrambling is fine, but avoid browning or frying at high heat. Small upgrades make a big difference. Your plate becomes not just a meal, but a system designed to help your body absorb, utilize, and benefit from every bite. Because when you eat with intention, food becomes more than fuel. It becomes functional. Finally, if you've followed along this far, I want to thank you not just for your time, but for your intention. The intention to care for your body, to age with strength, and to make sense of a world filled with confusing advice about what's truly healthy. You didn't come here looking for hype, you came here looking for truth. And I hope you found something meaningful. We've explored the humble egg not as a trend, but as a timeless food, quietly offering what so many aging bodies are missing. Protein that actually repairs. Nutrients that protect your eyes, your liver, your mind. Fats that fuel, not harm. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, and immune support, all from something nature designed to build life from a single cell. Yes, there was a time when we were told to fear eggs. But science evolves. And with it, so should we. Because health isn't about chasing perfection, it's about listening more deeply. To your body, to the evidence, to what truly works. If you're over 50 and feel like your energy is slipping, if you're tired of feeling tired, or forgetting what you meant to say, or wondering why food doesn't fuel you the way it used to, consider this. Maybe what your body needs right now isn't something new. Maybe it's something real. Complete. So here's to small changes with big impact. To breakfast that heals, not just fills. To listening inward, with kindness and courage. And wherever you are in your health journey, I hope you feel encouraged, supported, and never alone. You're doing better than you think. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful to share this path with you. And I wish you health, clarity, and strength in the days ahead.